Faust is a German film that was released in 1926. This follows the traditional folk tale, so the visuals are what you would expect. That is what the director wanted. Murnau wanted when he did this. Nothing modern about it. I have seen this story over and over and over again. I have seen high school students making pacts so that they could date a girl. No, this one is extremely traditional, and that's what Murnau wanted all around. Now, when it comes to the story itself, it opens up actually with the Archangel and Mephisto um, making a deal, and and it turns out that the devil finds an elderly alchemist, and uh, the devil decides to make this plague, and that's how the pact happens. Uh, you follow Faust as he continues with this deal with the devil. And so we've seen this story over and over and over again, but it's very interesting to watch it in its traditional state. Like I said, I have seen it in the high school. I mean, the monkeys did it on their TV show. So to see it in its traditional German folk tale is very interesting. The special effects are amazing. I mean, especially just in the beginning sequence, it drew me in. So it was surprising to me to find out that it flopped so hard. But then when I read up more, not so surprising because such things as the inner titles, the first writer they hired decided to get a little spicy. And he at first decided to do the original writer for the folk tale and then put his own spin on it. He was fired, and then they tried to fix it. The second writer, who knows what he was doing, and so they had that problem. Uh, Murnau, now I like Murnau. I like his work, but he did so many different cuts of this movie that gets confusing. So I don't know where he was going with that, but yeah, he made a lot of different cuts of this movie, and that was his decision. It wasn't like censors or anything like that. No, it was his decision to do that. And and as it turns out, there are restoration processes still going for different versions of Faust. Now, as for the reception, yes, it was a financial flop. The um, budget that it had, it only made half in the box office. Uh, the critics disliked the adaptation from its source and the actor's portrayal. It had nothing to do. Now, I would have thought maybe it was like religious purposes or something like that, because of deal with the devil and all of that. No, it had nothing to do with that. But again, this has a massive legacy. It's this happens all the time. So, movie flops and it gets well, Labyrinth that happened, and I could go down the list, but Labyrinth is the first one that comes to mind. But anyway, so this is Faust. The special effects are amazing. Uh, and it's just too bad that it flopped, but it happens. But it is going through restoration. There are several different cuts. It has nothing to do with the censors or anything like that. I will put information in the description box so you can read up on that. Uh, this is Faust, German film. It was released in 1926.